I think that speaks really well to the idea of if you want to go get the top tier venture capitalists in your deal, do everything you can to avoid the rookie mistakes along the way.
Absolutely.
And if you want to avoid rookie mistakes, hang out with the people that have been batting in the big leagues for a long time.
Agreed.
Be willing to ask them for advice. I think that's the other thing that a lot of people don't realize is that if you ask the right people for advice that have been there and done that, they actually want to help.
Absolutely. So, I always tell everybody, if you want to go grab lunch and just pick my brain about how to fund a company, what the market's like, what are terms, I'm always happy to meet with anybody for a lunch. First of all, I love work, as I talked about earlier, I love working with entrepreneurs, right?
Yep.
I do this because it's a passion.
Yep.
I just am so just in love with the idea of people with a new idea and wanting to create something of value. So I want to be part of it. I want to be helpful to them.
Yeah.
So sure, it's my business,
Yeah.
but it's also my passion. So I absolutely make myself available to share what I can, knowing that I still have to make a living and ultimately get paid for some work, but there's a lot of stuff that I can do that is not something I charge people for.
Well, I think that's why you've been my go-to attorney for so many years, because not only are you just passionate about it, you've been an entrepreneur when you were in law school at Harvard and you sold that business successfully, and you were part of a management team that raised over $100 million from Kleiner, Oak, and Sequoia.
Yes.
I mean, that sets you apart from, I think, a lot of lawyers. And the fact that you're willing to make yourself available to entrepreneurs to get advice without having the meter being running, I think is really a wonderful thing. So if entrepreneurs want to get in touch with you, what's the best way for them to do that?
Sure. So obviously you could always email me. My email is jglaser@mints.com. I also am very active on Twitter, so I urge everybody to follow me on Twitter. I tend to put up a lot of really relevant information about venture capital financing, around terms, both things that I've written, but also things that I come across that I think are of interest to entrepreneurs. So you can follow me at SDVC Lawyer, so it stands for at San Diego Venture Capital Lawyer.
Right.
I'm also on LinkedIn, and we're always happy to connect to anybody on LinkedIn. So you can find me there, obviously, under my name, Jeremy Glaser. And of course, you can always go to the Mins 11 website, www.mints.com, and there you'll see the firm, you can see my background and my biography, and you can communicate directly to us through the website as well.